In a series of tweets, President Donald Trump says that as part of ongoing peace talks, he was due to host the Taliban and the Afghan president at Camp David. That's the presidential retreat outside Washington and a famous site for peace negotiations. He said the Taliban were due to fly to the US Saturday evening. Trump said the reason for cancelling was a bombing by the Taliban, which the militant group said was carried out to strengthen their negotiating hand. Trump said he is also calling off peace talks with the Taliban, which had been taking place in Qatar. He tweeted, "If they cannot agree to a ceasefire during these very important peace talks and would even kill 12 innocent people, then they probably don't have the power to negotiate a meaningful agreement anyway." We should point out that the Afghanistan president had announced Friday that he was postponing a trip to the US. Talks between the US and the Taliban had advanced considerably, with those involved saying they were close to complete. In fact, last Monday, the US envoy to those talks said that a deal was reached in principle. However, the Afghan government has warned that if the US removes its troops too quickly without firm commitments from the Taliban, it could plunge the country back into a civil war like that of the 1990s. The talks have been going on for around a year. While the details are not known, it is understood that 5,000 US troops would be removed from Afghanistan within 135 days of the signing of a final agreement. There are around 14,000 US troops in the country. We should note that the Afghan Taliban now controls more of the country's territory than at any time since the 2001 US invasion. And they've refused to direct negotiations with the government in Kabul, which they say is a puppet of the US. Toby Muse, CGTN, Washington.